senior, getting the opportunity to play at the next level and be a part of a collegiate team, and that's always a real exciting thing for that athlete, but it's also an exciting thing for our school as we look forward to our kids going out and making an impact wherever they end up. I know a little bit more about this guy than maybe I have some of the other guys, a little bit more about his history and development. He has not always been the warrior that you see on Friday nights and the great competitor that he is on the basketball court and other athletic events. He's actually a lot more like his mom than he is me. He's a sweet guy. That's what I was waiting for. Of course, Jeb is a sweet guy. He's friendly. He's laid back. But through the years, he has developed great competitive character. Great competitive character. Not average. It's not like most of yours. It's great competitive character. And an indomitable will to win that is very hard to find in most high school athletes. And that's what differentiates him from lots of other people. He has become a very special competitor. I don't think anyone would challenge me in saying that he's probably the most accomplished athlete in CFCA history in terms of the career he's had at every sport. He's going to lead the school as the career rushing leader in football, the career passing leader in football, the career leader in rushing touchdowns and passing touchdowns, career leader on defense in interceptions, in tackles, total points. He'll be the career leader in basketball in three-pointers made, and probably any number of other statistics as well. Certainly the career leader in total points. You see his ball there, 2,000 points. He just got that a couple of weeks ago. So very accomplished athlete, the most accomplished, I think, in our school's history. And I want to root most of that in his competitive character. That's where he excels. He certainly has been given lots of talent from the Lord and had great coaches through the years, but his competitive character is what separates him. And I want to challenge all of you guys to try to aspire to be a better competitor. The Lord has put in all of our hearts a dominion impulse. It means when he put Adam and Eve on this earth, he said, go and subdue and have dominion. Dominion sounds a little bit like dominate to me. And I think that concept is wired in there. We need to go try to be the best we can be at whatever we set our hands to do. And go do it with a great spirit. This is a football signing. We're very proud of Jeb and the career he's had. I want to read some of his statistics as a football player. Over his 4-year career, he's had 254 complete passes on 416 attempts for a 62% completion rate. He's thrown for 5,262 yards and 61 touchdowns. All of those are probably records. He's had 482 rushes for 3,723 yards and 55 rushing touchdowns. So he's thrown for 3 miles and run for 2 miles total yards. Another stat I didn't write down, but probably 82 crushed spirits in the games on Friday nights where he's just ran somebody over. To quote the illustrious Marvin James, who's in the building, he said many times after Jeb's runs, that man has a family. Okay? Show a little more concern and respect for these people. Defensive statistics. He's probably the career leader in total tackles with 337 tackles. Probably the career leader in interceptions with 13 total interceptions. He forced 10 fumbles in his career. To put that in perspective, even going back to his time as a freshman, he's basically getting an interception every third game and 7 or 8 tackles a game. The thing that he's probably underrated on a lot is his kicking. He's had 159 PATs, 9 field goals. Of course, he scored multiple two-point conversions. He's 4-time All-State player. And this year he was named the GISA AA Player of the Year. Of course, one other statistics that's highlighted on the table is these 3 trophies. 3 state titles accompanied by 3 rings. He's a winner. Statistics, as amazing as those numbers are only a small part of the story. Only so far statistical analysis will take you into understanding a player. I said earlier he's blessed with talent and size and athleticism, but it's really that character that distinguishes him. He's tougher than most of his opponents. His will to win is stronger than most of his opponents. And he definitely possesses that refined dominion impulse to dominate. And that's important, guys. One of the things we emphasize around here is how we need to be different from the world. You want to be different from the world? The world is telling you basically how important it is to have equality of outcomes, right? Don't highlight the fact that you're different. Don't emphasize that you're special. Don't assert yourself as a winner, okay? But we want to be winners. We need more men to assert themselves and attempt to dominate whatever field the Lord calls you to. Whatever field the Lord puts you in, go be the absolute best at it you can be. Sports is a very small part of that, but that's why we're emphasizing the character, because the character that Jeb has displayed will carry him a lot farther than scoring a few touchdowns. And it will for you as well. You may not have the same kind of talent, but we can all have the same kind of drive and competitive character that Jeb has showed in his 4-year career here at CFCA. And the results have been outstanding. 3 state titles. You heard all those statistics. We got a real good chance at a state title in basketball this year. Jeb's been a part of a track state championship as well. And I think he's really established a culture here, helped establish a culture here. There's an expectation of winning. I said earlier he's a friendly person. I think he's made it cool to be a fierce competitor. You can be a beast on the field and still be a friendly, kind person and treat others with respect. He's helped us, I think all of us, be more proud to be a Lancer. And so for that reason, I'm really proud. So Jeb, congratulations. We all look forward to watching you go and be successful in the next stage of your career at Shorter. And so let's congratulate Jeb as we welcome him to the podium.
First off, I want to thank you all for being here today, and I wrote a little something. First off, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for giving me the talent and ability to play the game of football. Next, I want to thank my mom and my dad for all the sacrifices they have made throughout this process. Nothing would be possible without both of y'all. I would also like to thank all my coaches and teammates for pushing me to be the best person and player I could be. I want to thank my grandparents for always coming to my games and supporting me, my brothers and sisters for always encouraging me, and Lexi for always cheering me on at all my games. I want to thank Coach Adams, Coach Chris, my Uncle Steven, and my dad for constantly sending my film out to different coaches to get me recruited. I want to thank all my teachers for pushing me to excel in the classroom and on the field. I want to thank Coach Morrison, Coach Robles, and the rest of the Shorter coaching staff for this opportunity. And lastly, I would like to thank everyone who has been a part of my journey for the last 5 years. CSCA has become home to me, but I can't wait to see what the Lord has in store for me. Go Lancers and go Hawks.
All right, I'm going to ask all of his coaches from CFCA to please come up, stand behind the table. We're going to get a picture. And if you'll just wait quietly, I'll dismiss you in about 3 minutes after these pictures. So students, please stay where you are, and we're going to take a few pictures. All right, I'm going to ask if his teammates would stick around, and everyone else is dismissed. Last